Hello everyone. In our previous videos we've discussed about method overloading and inheritance. If you didn't watch those videos, please do check them out. In this video we're going to discuss about method overriding. So let's get started.
So method overriding is nothing but the subclass having the same method as in the superclass. So the superclass and the subclass, when they both have the same method name, it is called as method overriding. So there are some prerequisites which you need to know regarding this method overriding. So the parent class and the child class should have the same name and they should have the same parameters and they have to be in inheritance, of course. Like if they are the parent and child class, then they are in inheritance. So these are the pretty much things which you need to know about method overriding. So let's look at this on our IDE. So now we are on our IDE. So let's create a class called as car, and inside this we'll create a simple method called as info. Inside this method, a simple print statement which says you get the info of all cars here. So a simple print statement. This is the parent class and we're gonna create a child class, or you can say a subclass. Let's name this as Maruti extends car. Fine. Now inside this, now here observe this carefully. Now what I'm doing here is I'm putting the name of the method same, like whatever is present in the parent class. I'm using that same name here again. I'll say void info and I print this is a Maruti car. Okay, so what I did here, I've used the same name of the method which is present in the parent class, in the subclass or the child class. Okay, now what is the next thing we do? We simply call those particular classes with objects. So Maruti, let's say, let me not confuse this thing. Let's say object 1 equals new Maruti, and let's say obj1 dot info. Now if I run this particular method, it has run the inheritance program. So I'm running this method overloading. So right click and run this. See, it is showing this is a Maruti car. So what it has done here, it has printed whatever is present inside this particular class Maruti. So whatever is present inside the child class, whatever method is present inside the child class, that has got printed. Now if I create an object called as let's say car obj2 equals new car, and if I run this obj2 dot info, if I run this particular program, see, this got printed. You get the info of all cars here, which is present in this particular parent class. This is the parent class. So if you call with respect to the parent class, whatever method is there present inside the parent class gets printed, and if you call with respect to the child class, whatever is present inside the child class, whatever method is present inside the child class or whatever. If you create some variables also, whatever variables or whatever methods are present inside the child class, they all get printed. But here the name of the method is same. So you might be wondering, why do we even use this method overriding? So for example, say let's take the example of cars only. Now here we have taken Maruti. Say for instance, you have created 1,000 such classes and you've stored the information of the cars. You can't always keep on creating info 1, info 2, info 3 and so on. Like, you can't keep on creating different names for these cars or something like that. You can't keep creating different names for the methods. So in order to simplify that, we use this method overriding. You use the same method name in all the classes, but they have to be, the subclasses of this particular parent class. They have to be the child classes of the parent class. Then you can use this method overriding. Okay, so fine about the method overriding thing. So you might get another question. What if the particular method is static? Can we still do the method overriding here? But see, if I kept static over here and it is showing an error here. It is saying that instant method info in package 1 cannot override static method. So why can't we override the static method? See, this is like, static method is bound to the class, but this non-static method is not bound to the class. It is bound to the object. Static method, you can call it by using the name of the class, and you can also call it by using the name of the object. But the non-static method, you have to only call it by using the name of the object. You can't call it by using the name of the class. So whatever methods you store in the static, whatever you store in the static method would be stored in the class area, while the non-static thing would be stored in the heap area. So you cannot override a static method. So that is the reason.
I hope you understood everything clearly about what method overriding is and why do we use it. If you didn't access the Java playlist, please do access it right now. The link is in the description box below. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. We'll meet in the next one.